Today we are going to review Heretic, a psychological thriller that came out in 2024 from A24. A movie where Hugh Grant takes two women on a journey where he shows them how much he questions religion and makes them question their safety and their religion a little bit as well. But first, if you like what you see here, please make sure you like and subscribe and maybe share this with a friend who might be interested. Heretic released last Friday on HBO Max, and I had been looking forward to seeing it. It was one of those movies that I barely knew anything about, but I knew it would be right up my alley. And while it doesn't necessarily fall straight into what you would consider horror, there's definitely a lot of horror aspects to the film. Most of the movie you're unsure about whether this man is about to hurt these two girls, or if he's just playing a game with them. This will be by far Hugh Grant's best part he's had in like 20 years. Yes, the good-looking lover boy from England actually has a new part, and it's actually pretty good. The movie begins with two female Mormon missionaries going house to house trying to sell people on their religion. Yes, as part of their missionary work, they must convince people to join the Mormon religion, telling them about all the amazing things that the prophet has told them. And while this might seem like a standard thing that you see in every day, especially in Utah, things take a dramatic turn when they go to the house run by Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant is very interested in their religion. In fact, he's interested in all religions as he's been studying it his whole life. So he brings the two ladies into his house and invites them to sit on the couch and discuss their religion. The thing is things get creepier and creepier very quickly. His wife seems to be uninterested in leaving the back of the house, and there's just a few things that are just kinda off. He seems to know more about their religion than they do, and he seems pretty unwilling to let them leave. And don't worry, I've only told you about the first 5 minutes of this film. The movie does get creepier and creepier as it goes on. What are his intentions with the ladies? You'll have to see and find out. As I said, it's nice to see Hugh Grant actually spread his wings and act. He is no longer the man from Notting Hill, and the only reason why I keep bringing that up is because he was the dude from Notting Hill for like 40 years. So it's nice to see him on his road to redemption as something he does have to earn after dropping the ball with Elizabeth Hurley like 25 years ago. Now the two ladies in this movie really do help it move forward, as they both start out as just being your standard Mormon missionaries, but they might have a few secrets to hide themselves. And you see them learn and also struggle with their own religion. They've been taught their whole lives that this is what they're supposed to do, and they've never really met anyone really questioning their beliefs all the way to this level. And after entering Hugh Grant's house, their lives will be forever changed. The premise of the movie is pretty straightforward. As I said, two missionaries go to a house and are pretty much locked in pretty early on. But it's not your average torture movie, because to be honest, you're not even sure what's really going on for the first hour. And that's the best part of this movie. It's not one of those horror gut-them-up films. You're not even sure if the women are in danger, but you're constantly on your edge of your seat because you're not sure what's actually going on. And while I won't say what happens in the second half of the movie, I'll say I was actually locked in after the first 10 minutes. While someone once told me the ending to this movie would be ambiguous, I didn't find that at all. I felt like it was very spelled out. And I definitely recommend staying to the end, because unless you've seen this movie all the way through, you don't know what's actually going on. So if you have HBO Max, or you're just interested in doing this movie video on demand, I definitely recommend sitting down and watching it. Heretic, 8 out of 10. Don't watch this with your religious friend. They might be really unsettled. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out those other videos on screen now.